That tonight, when you have the opportunity to work on your lifestyle journal and do the final cleanups to prepare you for your report card, you are able to do that easily. What you need to do is go to our class, go to the fitness and nutrition, or just on the sidebar. And if you go to the assignment that says use the attached lifestyle journal to check and change your macro and micronutrient ratings. If you click on that, there will be a document here called Food Journal, Food Item Rating Scale. Once you open that, it will take you to a document that looks like this. And on here, we'll have a complete list of all the things that you should make note of. And so a little summary just says that your goal is to eat the best foods possible, but of course we always don't. Every food item is important and has been hopefully written down in your journal. And so we have it as pluses, neutrals, and minus. On here, I have it as an assist to remind you that it's not a bad food. It's something similar to sports. When I pass the ball to a person in basketball and they make a shot, I get an assist. When I pass it in soccer or hockey and then they score, I get an assist. So some of these foods are what we call assist foods. Foods that are higher in micronutrients are foods that help the engine part of your body, of your car, to get going, which is going to help to fuel you. And we call that unleaded fuel. It's easy to burn. When you think of the kind of fuel you can put in the car, most people use unleaded gas in their car. It's easy to burn. So that would be vegetables, fruits, natural fruits, not canned fruits, not dehydrated type fruits, but they're natural. All different kinds of fish, and the G-bombs. So that's greens, berries, onions, mushrooms, beans, and seeds. Those all go into pluses. The assist, the neutral category where it's not great or bad, these are unleaded fuel, but there are some things that make them a little bit harder to process or break down or don't highly engage either energy or your cellular level body systems to help you grow hair. They don't contain as much, as you can see, vitamins and minerals in it to help. And so although eggs you would typically think to be a green, they also are high in cholesterol, which are not great for your heart, but really great for protein. And so that would be a yellow. And even dairy, sometimes dairy is going to be a red. If it's just a straight up sugary, fun to eat kind of dairy, like ice cream, that will be a red. Because the sugar outweighs some of the vitamins and minerals that you're going to get from that or the way that it's processed. And the reason why it's not a green is because typically dairy is high in fat. Breads are neutral. Pastas are neutral. Turkey and chicken, as you can see that the way they are cooked, are neutral. Now, what would take this chicken from a yellow to a red would be if it was fried. So all things fried here, sugary, greasy, soda, that should also include energy drinks and like really high sugary things like lemonade, would be red, and red meats. The reason why red meats are because they're definitely much harder to digest, and you can tell that after you eat it, and they are typically very high in fat. So you're just going to use this document, and you're going to open it up against your food log, and you're just going to go through very simply in each item. Scan through really quickly and see where it fit. So I could see here that pasta was a yellow seaweed. Okay. It was a red. I changed it to green. This is Reagan's. Thanks for letting me use it, Reagan. Rice, green, spam, pasta, dairy. Okay. Cheesy pasta, dairy, bread, potato, A potato as a vegetable, you're going to go ahead and put that as a plus as long as it was just a baked potato. Okay. Mixed salad, great. Earlier, this was a green. For this egg, I have changed it to a yellow. Neutral. Turkey is going to be a neutral, a yellow. Vegetable, great, great. And that's all you're going to do. Potato is going to go in as a green, or it could be a yellow, depending on how it was cooked. This egg is going to just change to a neutral. Okay, I see cranberry juice, and it's not a green because it's not 100% juice. And so that's fine for it to be a yellow. This chicken is a minus. It should actually be a neutral. And you're just going to go through and do that. Once you've completed, just looking at the chart to see how these things stack up versus your food items. Cleaned it up really well. That should take you probably about 10 minutes just to go through. If you have a question on something, just look over here. Potato, vegetable, green beans, good. File, save this work, and then return to Schoology and submit it here. That's all you need to do for that particular assignment. Now use the cleaned up work that you have. Go to Schoology, and where it says Lifestyle Journal Breakdown, you are going to copy this prompt just up to where it says number 5. Go to Copilot. Okay, paste the prompt into Copilot exactly as you have it. Add your Excel sheet, and then Copilot will produce a really great analyzed sheet for you. Man, this is going to help you to have all your data to input onto your document. You can say, I ate blank amount of foods. The recommendations would be so-and-so. The recommended standard to prepare it would be having practical meals, this amount of foods per things, per day, per person. You need to just ensure that you put in to the copied area your, if you want to be particular about your age and whether you're male or female. So right here, be sure to go to and say, I am a 16-year-old boy or girl, or I'm a 15-year-old boy or girl, and it'll make it a little bit more specific. Then you'll just take that, copy it, paste it into Microsoft Word, and upload that onto this assignment. Please, please reach out if you have any questions about that. So take your results from Copilot, copy, paste it onto a Word document, and submit it.